Right now, Fnatic and FaZe Clan, with Fnatic down on the CT side here. They have got Golden, who's going to be investing in the smoke and defuse gear. Seems to be the most common approach on Mirage these days, as we send all 5 players towards B on the FaZe side. Now, what kind of execution will we be seeing here? You can do one smoke towards the short position, one towards kitchen, or you can double smoke the pillars. Both are effective, and we'll see what they've got in mind here. As Nico and Olofmeister setting up 2 smokes here. And we'll see them delivered at this stage as well. They're going to fully commit towards B. Golden flashed off. The smoke's down towards the short area and the kitchen window.
Golden does manage to try and drop his smoke to make some space, but Brokey, he's made all the space he needs into the site. Already a double kill. Bombs being planted. The flank, however, is now vulnerable. Olof has been chopped off, and now JW catching another one, clawing their way back into the site. JW's under a lot of scrutiny, but how is he not dead? Finally shut down by Rain.
Yeah, a little bit awkward there for coldzera, but it should be enough to win the round here. That ding might confirm it. Flash down to 4, and Brolan will have to find nothing but 1 taps at this point, and the bomb is at about the halfway point. They do not have the defuse kit available to them, as Rain confirms things. Remember, Flasher already tagged. He's stuck behind the van. Could even be knifed at this point as coldzera closes out the round. He had a few awkward moments there towards kitchen, but overall, that B execution, as we said, 1 smoker short, 1 towards kitchen window. It looked a little bit off, but either way, they managed to get the initial kill and win the round.
I'm just watching that back, Henry. The CTs actually dropped that smoke towards the kitchen window to act as a way to push on into the site and take some
So the
jewels.
one actually landed in the window then?
Yeah, it was the T's.
Okay.
The CT one actually, sorry, the one towards the kitchen doorway was a CT one used to try and delay the pushes.
Yeah, well,
Was that the Golden underhand? They just underhanded it as he died?
I'll have to go back.
Yeah, I think I
The revolver's out again for JW, by the way.
Good. There we go.
Good, he says. And he's dead. But he did say yesterday he maybe have forgotten that he equipped it, so apparently he's still using it.
Flash has picked it up now.
Flash is using it now.
He did say it wasn't good for overpass.
It's definitely good for Mirage. Like we said, jokes aside and memes aside, the revolver can be used like a scout. So if you hit a body shot, it will do about 80 damage, right? Meaning you can tag them up, and it costs 650 instead of 700 at the Desert Eagle. I would say the Deagle, one of the best pistols, if not the best gun in the game right now. Not sure where you'd have the revolver out. You have to charge it up. It sucks. But JW, he's a fan, apparently. Maybe
Flash is going to crack into one, the spine of Nico.
Oh, we like that.
That's not bad.
We like to see that, Henry.
Don't encourage it.
2 body shots.
Watch him get more.
I bet he just wins the round now.
Golden. Oh, gave it a good go, tickled the trigger, but we do see a pretty, perfect round from FaZe Clan, all things considered. They did lose Nico, of course, so a slight imperfection, but keeping all their rifles, and going to be going into this round against some exposed heads with some MAC-10s. We get to see Flusher's 2-tapper.
Sounds cool.
It sounds good in slow-mo.
Real nice, doesn't it? Just a quick note in terms of players to look out for here. If you're not aware with FaZe Clan, Nico has been playing out of his mind, and coldzera is the 2 IC in that department. They're the 2 highest rated players for FaZe Clan so far within Pro League. And then on the other side of things, it's Crims, followed by Brolan. So they're the big impact fraggers here today.
Well, Flush up. He's one of the big names for Fnatic. He's been removed. So is JW. A grenade meets him in towards that connect position. And Crims, we said, iconic in this roll towards the connector. Rain, though, right in front of him. Ready and waiting. They are spamming towards this position. Smoke and Molotov deployed towards the window now. Crims knows he has to be active at this point. It looks like he might have a kill available to him. Olofmeister peeks in and, gives away a shot. Crims will have to fall back.
Interesting. He knows there's the likelihood there's going to be more targets there. They don't have the mid-control. Decides that fight does not favor him. He's right to think so. There's so many members of Fnatic now charging up. Connect to the timing's so good from Crims. 1.5, not enough. Brolan could perhaps add to the total, but 1 again. It makes it hard for Golden. He's on the other side of the map, and he's been thrown into a 1 versus 2.
Yeah, everyone knows that Golden is going to be that B bomb site anchor, so his work is cut out from him at this stage. Smokes off towards short, hoping he can take away some of the attention from middle, where both players are towards the A side of the map here. You can see the bomb going down. Look for that 3-0. Brokey and coldzera, both relatively healthy as well. Golden without the kit or grenades. Might be better off finding an AK-47 and saving that. Gets a smoke at least. Does boost his chances, but doesn't seem to be very active right now. Makes his way towards connector. First opportunity from the connector found. That's towards CD spawn. He's got to at least smoke the bomb and hope for the best here.
He's found another one.
Yeah.
Is there any kits around? That would be a lovely set. But instead, this is going to get real tough for Golden. Yeah, he's not even going to be allowed to cross to the site. Good timing on coldzera's peek. He knew the time was close. And we got Skybox with chat.
All right, guys, this could be a big one right here. I'm just going to glassify this building right now. Check out all the nades they've thrown into connectors. The HEs I really want to focus on here. We know that Crims is a specialist in the connector position, but if they're going to use all these HEs where they just took Flusher out and they're going to condition them not to play in connector, there's two options for Fnatic. They can either play more aggressive middle or they have to play passive, which is normally against their game plan.
So you gotta keep our eyes on that one. If they can really force Crims' hand to reposition out of his such an iconic CT hold, that would be impressive. Starting the early T-side conditioning, and now time to see an execute. FaZe Clan strapping in for an A smokes.
Well, it is the Wild West out there at times, and we are going to see JW once more attempt to take players down. Olaf Meister with the first through the smoke. That's Brolan, who has found at the A ramp, trying to sneak through. Olaf Meister very ready for it though. There's not even a partial buy for Fnatic. Of course, an eco, a few upgraded pistols, a couple of HEs, one piece of Kevlar. That's on the body of Crims here. As Rain helping himself towards the short position. Crims will pull one back with the 5-7. That was towards the A ramp. Ball makes his way in towards B now. You can see them actually going through the B apartments. Rain's confirmed that B is essentially clear, like he's got basic control, but there is a player on the site. You can see that scout shot connecting. The revolver does do big damage, and now the Deagle might going to finish things off there. There's going to be a wall bang, as now we'll see the true power. The USP's coming through.
He's got an AK on that Kevlar now. Crims could do some damage with that. Already Flush is just delaying, 40 seconds, so, good damage again. coldzera finished off by the revolver. Cowboy strapping in for another, he tags up Olaf. The scout's done its damage. Now that Kevlar vest, a single vest purchased by Fnatic, has put him in a pretty practically winnable situation.
With the smoke as well, there's certainly a case to be made that Crims can win this round. He'll hold towards Kitchen for now. He's waiting for a mistake. Smoke dissipates towards the actual exit of Kitchen itself, makes his way towards the bomb site. He'll have to smoke the bomb, tap it, hope he can draw out one of the players, but without the kid at this point, it's looking very unlikely that he wins the round, but maybe he can isolate one of the players. That's going to be the first. The swing should come from short momentarily, and he'll be taken down. The defuse attempt comes through, but they know he doesn't get here, and it will be Olaf Meister to close things out and find 4-0, but the revolver, Chad, it did a lot of damage.
Yeah, and look, if I'm a Valve dev right now, I'm probably sitting there having a big old smile on my face, just loving what I'm seeing, because look, from them, they want as many guns to be competitively viable as humanly possible. And if JW and the likes of Vinny and Flush are picking up when it gets dropped, they want to use it, they want to bring it into style, maybe we have to talk about it a little bit more seriously. I hope not, but maybe.
I hope not. But it's not out for this round, at least.
There we go.
It's been put away.
Back
in his case.
The realms, and the one way from the incendiary. It's worked out wonders for JW. He has a gap yet to exploit. They play it safe up top mid. It's just one, it's Olaf. And on the cross, he is caught. Perfect catch and utilization early.
Well, Brokey is in position to catch JW falling back towards jungle. They are going to explode out of this position. You can see 3 players making their way through. It's not the cleanest of sprays from Brolan, but it's enough to buy some time for the rotations. Here they come. Crimson Connector does catch Brokey, and now it's a 4 versus 2. coldzera and co.
Oh, he's going to burn.
Oh, he might do, but he'll be able to get out.
The nade, however, does soften both of them up. A juicy morsel. Nico and coldzera, these guys have been so deadly. Well, now it will no longer be the partnership we were just discussing. Flusher ensures there's no more damage to be dealt. Fnatic do find their first 5 rounds in, and that's necessary if we get this barn burn that we've promised ourselves.
And that was all made possible by that window Molotov with the one-way gap. They could see that it was just a fake of middle. They weren't actually sending any forces over there within the early stages. It meant that the 3 individuals who were clearing out middle, one from Cat, one from window, one from connector, they weren't put under too much pressure, and they're also in quick rotation points over for that A site pounce that came on in.
Did you see that stat on the screen? It was only there for a second, but Nico and coldzera combined for the best all-time Mirage stats. Now, if I'm making a team and I've got the top 2 best Mirage players in the world, I've got a pretty good shot at being good at the map.
Pretty nice right there, isn't it?
And I'm pretty sure coldzera was second on Inferno, so he's got some crazy statistics still. Mr. Consistent was how he was often painted. We had an interview with him, actually, if anyone missed it. He was saying that all this quarantine, he can't go to the gym as much, so he's getting back to his old coldzera form.
So he's actually having to play a lot more Counter-Strike.
He's playing more Counter-Strike and he's eating more snacks, is what he said.
Well, there you go.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Holy moly, it's too real.
This has become very, very common approach right now with these almost full eco rounds, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not familiar with Counter-Strike, when the Ts or CTs are down to just the pistols, they like to milk out as much utility. They like to take their time, see if mistakes are made, see if they can capitalize. They have to stay in a pack. Their weapons are nowhere near as strong. They don't have any armor. They have very limited utility.
Yeah.
They only have the clock.
They're essentially looking for a couple of kills at the top end. If you get the bomb planted, that's amazing. But that's about all that's on offer. And as Chad said, every bit of utility is valuable. You can bleed it out. An incendiary is worth $600, bear in mind. So we'll see Krim now challenge first, and he knows the player going to the pass, and there it is.
Wow,
he hasn't got a helmet.
that was a Glock.
Yeah, without the helmet, that can actually be quite deadly. So there's a chance now they can get a rifle here. I'm not saying they win the round, but another dink does come through. Flush it down to 58. This is getting a little bit alarming. Smoke down towards shore. They can focus connector now. Once the Olaf Meister drop, there is a bit of a gap in the smoke. Wasn't ideal, and I'm sure the Fnatic will be fine here.
Yeah, where did Brollan's health go to?
Yeah,
They've even got a... Oh, Dreams dash. Coldzera, however, is thrown into a 2 versus 2. They can't get the bomb down, but they grab into weapons.
They have to...
Oh, they got it down! I didn't see Nico. He's actually making this round a possibility. I can't believe it.
It's Coldzera and Nico on Mirage here in a 2-on-2. This was a full eco round with Glocks, 1 P250, 1 smoke, and they actually have the advantage now with the bomb planted. We'll see if Coldzera nails his first shot. He's going to be firing off towards jungle. It's working out for him. Flusher now with 1 smoke, a defuse kit, a 2 versus 1. He has no information as to where the last 2 players are. A quarter left on the bomb. It looks like we're all done here. They've actually pulled a magical round off of just Glocks only as they rush towards his position. Chad, have you ever seen anything like it?
We're seeing more and more things similar to those kind of scenes, but actually pulling it off in that fashion, making it look like a standard 2v2 gun round scenario. We thought that was done. As soon as JW kills Rain, I'm like, yeah, okay.
It's the lack of the helmet that is everything. We're talking about helmets more and more in this game now because, Chad, you stated it beautifully. You take the round slow here. You know the money's not great. If you don't have a helmet, the Glock is still a viable weapon. We saw even at range there. That's a long-range shot. 2 dinks. That's enough to take him down to get a rifle, and it can snowball with the right players on the server there.
I have not seen Fnatic Glock E-code against a full buy in some time. I mean, that's going to shake them.
Here's the thing as well, for Fnatic yesterday to get across the line against that of NIP, one of their key game plans was to milk the clock on their T sides, right? To make the rookies more uncomfortable. Well, there's no rookies to worry about making uncomfortable on that FaZe side. Brokey is insulated by 4 extremely experienced players here. So Fnatic are going to need a whole new approach on these T sides.
God damn. Fnatic are pretty plucky with the pistols themselves, but I don't think they'll be replicating the scenes of a full Glock victory on the T side of Mirage on Fnatic's best map. Yeah, that's insane. So it was all down to Rain, and there is a chance they could give this round up, but a very good smoke there. Protects them from the bench, means they can access from short. You can see that's actually nullified the bench position. This was very powerful, but so is Golden. That Desert Eagle connects. Have they got a chance of answering back here and winning around with the pistols?
Golden's got his rail
there
gun!
we go.
Double kill! But yeah, this should still be phases. That was nuts. Woo, okay. Everyone's just so goddamn good at Counter-Strike now. I don't
That's
get
what
it.
I'm noticing. Every single day, people seem to be getting better. It's just like, where do we stop?
I don't know.
Where does this all end?
Where is the ceiling? Can we please just reach it so I understand what's capable?
Yeah, it's true. Like, not just the pro players, well, just in general. Counter-Strike level has just got insane. Like, in terms of the popularity and how much people are playing it, it's nuts to see how much it increases on a weekly basis.
I also think that people are marinating in the Counter-Strike now, like the professional stuff.
Yes.
So many people are watching it that so many people, and like even your average matchmaking game, people are asking for pop flashes half wall. People are asking for CTs and coffin smokes.
Well, as the game evolves, we're finding easier ways and techniques to throw particular smokes and flashes. You're seeing the pros find new and exciting ways, like the window smoke, for example. Right, it used to be one of the hardest smokes in the game.
Right, you have to run for a set amount of seconds.
Now there's there's 4 or 5 different variations of that to be able to throw it and then be able to do a mid execution by yourself, because the pros have found the most efficient ways to do it that are easy lineups. It's not run and throw anymore. You can actually do it in lots of easier ways. So that's why we're seeing so many different Counter-Strike players appear. This second shot is nuts, though. Shouldn't have stood a chance here, but it absolutely destroys Coldzera. He's a little bit quiet out there right now, but still, we'll take a timeout from the US Air Force, and at this point, Fnatic. A little bit.
Look, this happened yesterday, right?
Well,
they got shocked. Their first map, it was the pick of NIP. They got blown out of the water. It was 16-2. They looked silly. They were getting rinsed. You have to just think about those Kriegs running over the round.
Chad?
It was Overpass.
That's my point.
I know, but I have this whole thing with Fnatic. When I think they come into these kind of games, they need to mentally wake themselves up. I was going to say against FaZe, they should already be woken up. You know, you're playing against Olaf. You're playing against a guy who you have history with.
You lifted a trophy with.
He bounced. He got out of there. Show him why he should have stayed. But I think maybe, you know, Fnatic, they just need they need their cage to be rattled so they can wake up and they can show us the beast within.
It's happened so many times. I feel like every Fnatic game I cast, I go, oh, not the Fnatic we were hoping to see. And then by map 3, I'm just screaming Brolan's name repeatedly.
You know? Yeah, that happens a lot. Honestly, I feel the same way. It's confusing, but still at the same time, when it does come on, it's very exciting to watch. Brokey will be Molotov'd out of the B apartment, so he's got the AWP. 6-1 up after winning a full eco round. FaZe on cruise control right now as Crims will be trying to find the opening kill. Damage inflicted at least. That's towards Nico down at 17. Normally working towards a palace position. This time finds himself top of middle.
Ooh.
Don't like to see that.
Couple of fluff
hate
nades
to
lately.
see that one. That's a big duel for Crims to win. Early advantage now, all in Fnatic's camp. coldzera, there's no way he's going to go away with that one. Get away, excuse me, with that one. Flashed in by Crims. That's worked out wonderfully. And this round for FaZe does look like it's fallen flat. Should be the second for Fnatic, especially considering the aggression from Flusher. There's no way Nico's ready for that. And a second, oh, you naughty boy. Just Olof likely to fall. Just a matter of seconds. He's hunting for Flusher. He wants his old teammate, but he's never... Oh, I swear. If Flusher knifes Olof in the back, I'm going to scream. Oh, not interested. Not interested.
I think there was a knife there.
I felt like it.
It would have been a nice
If there was any knife,
if ever there was one.
That was one.
We'd allow that one.
Well, 6-2, Fnatic with a very convincing round there. Gonna need a lot more. That came from the standard shards, considering the blistering form we're seeing from FaZe so far. So the money wasn't great on the FaZe side, but the aim from Flusher in the last round was great work, and there was a chance of an easy knife there. But I feel like he's just honed in right now. He's making sure that he wins the round. They haven't got into that Fnatic BS mode just yet. Want to get warmed up, a few rounds under their belts, as we'll see the AK-47s now within the CT ranks. You've got Flusher, Crims of AKs, Krieg for Brolan. Watch out for those numbers now to swell. He's 3 and 7 right now, but watch that rise as he's given the most powerful rifle in the game right now.
So round 9 is where we should be expecting Brolan's frags to climb.
Yeah.
Right, remember the number.
coldzera has been dropped across an AK and he's given Rain the Deagle. So that's the only compromise on the FaZe Clan side of things right now.
I'm interested to know what Brokey's going to be up to in this T-side AWP on Mirage. Just intrigued to know if he's just going to be the B-Apps guy, because he's been kind of chained to the B-Apps on the defaults. He's going to be flashing them in early. So he pops them through the smoke. Is that what this game plan is? Nico's already caught JW in the window. Nico taking a boatload of damage, though. May want to get that rifle in Rain's hands, but he continues his advance regardless. A CT flash will put him into notice. He's actually in that smoke. Crims, so far, nothing spotted. Olof, rather brazen up the ramp, and they're pincering A. Crims loses a lot of his life in his first exchange. Brolan panicking, you can see he wants to play around that smoke, but he doesn't get a chance.
Well, that's the Krieg removed, and Crims is also down to just 2 HP. He's going to try and make his way back. He's actually pushing towards top of middle right now. Flash up in CT spawn. Crims falls back towards connector, but he's smoked out now. Bomb given to Cold. Off, I should say, as Molotov's deployed. He's going to try and get that plant down now. I think there might be a slight gap to deny this. We'll see. Trying to jump up, Golden wiggling, but can't deny the bomb. He does get Olof Meister on the retreat, though.
That hurts. Olof, he did it for the cause, and now Brokey's got to justify it. He is alongside coldzera. What a spray from Cold. He committed to that. Now he wants to get down the ladder, a little awkward. Okay, safe for now. Crims is low, which makes this duel a whole lot more favorable. Brokey's losing health through the box. Cold is in a prime position to shut down Crims. It does fall to Golden. He's revealed that he's closing the gap, and already Crims has found the first. Fnatic, a solid retake and a full ace between the two of them. Crims and Golden on that retake.
Yeah, a little bit cagey there from FaZe. Not really willing to take the challenges, allowing themselves to get overwhelmed. You could see coldzera trying to reposition, trying to find Crims there, but they were both focused on that one player. Golden just gets closer and closer, sprays them both down. Great incendiary as well, by the way. He just tries to stay alive, just showing tenacity towards CT spawn while his teammates arrive. He doesn't deny the plant, but he certainly makes things uncomfortable. And Brokey, he didn't find any picks at all because Golden's being so passive towards CT and utilizing the grenades instead of his aim.
Just noticed there, FaZe went for a bit of like a spread pick kind of round. You see, once they established a bit of mid-control, they just limped out on A-holes and were able to get some kills there using their individual ability. And once again, they're getting fast towards middle, but flattened by Fnatic as this eco won't be going too much further than this.
I feel like there's one kill available. The player snuck by him a short, but doesn't get the frag. That's going to be Flusher recovering the situation, even though he takes a PT-50 bullet to the face. JW against Rain here towards middle, but at this stage, the round is done. It's just a matter of time. NiKo does have a chance for a 1D here. Hits it on the second. One more kill, but Golden will take care of him. That's going to be now 6-4, 2 rounds in a row, make it 3 after that, 1 for Fnatic. Their money's starting to swell, and FaZe Clan taking a few ecos at this point. They don't have enough for an AWP, don't necessarily need one on the T side of Mirage, so I'm sure you'll see 5 rifles at this point, and maybe a tactical timeout just to slow things down.
In the last 6 months of top 10 teams, Crims is the 6th highest rated player on Mirage. Interesting, so he's not necessarily always the hottest, but of course stiff competition considering we now know that 2 members of FaZe Clan sit in the number 1 and 2 spots. Aggressive up middle, JW draws first blood and he's going to just jump straight through the extinguished smoke. That's a lovely opening gambit.
Yeah, NiKo going down again here. As a man we've been talking about a lot, he's been finding a huge amount of impact for FaZe Clan, sitting at the top of their stats. He's out of the equation early and well, Crims wants more.
Rain and Crims have been having this constant ships in the night situation, and JW has found another one. Mid-window's supposed to be the most... Oh, you're not checking it? Do you know who you're playing against? A nice little backflip from Rain.
Yeah, perfect form. Stuck the landing.
He's been in the gym, I know it. He's got his flexibility up.
coldzera and Olofmeister have to break their backs to get into this one, though. They're on a 5 versus 2. Not really much to be said about the round. It's up to Fnatic to give it up, to be honest with you. Crims does sit by the smoke, and Olofmeister going for the nutmeg here. It does work out for him.
Exactly. That's a perfect example. You got to see it from Crims' POV as well. Huge advantage for Olofmeister and a huge advantage for Fnatic. And they are not linked.
So coldzera taking minimal damage there towards CPL. Now, he is the sort of player that can win these rounds. He does need to find at least 1 kill here. Segregate the CTs, bring it down to a 2 versus 1.
Ooh.
Running out of time, that jump could help him out. They might assume he's towards window right now, but now he's going to actually make a lot of noise from the connector. Drops 1 smoke, focuses towards jungle. It looks like it's a matter of time before he's dropped. He has got to deal with Brolan on the bomb site, who's ready and waiting with 15 seconds here.
Yeah, I think the time is just going to be his worst enemy here. 13 seconds. It looks like he's just tucking in for the save.
Yeah. In terms of loss bonus, they'll be getting $2,900 per player the next
okay.
round. So he actually has more than that right now in terms of his Krieg, 3K, his helmet and armor for 1,000. So he might as well keep that. His teammates won't be able to buy, but they can partially invest around this. That's if he survives, which he will. So they can bring out Deagle armor to go with it. JW, that's the kind of play we're looking for from him. Pushing up towards middle, finding key scalps like NiKo. That's a big play. And Crims delivering once again from connector.
Yeah, JW actually flushed Rain in that direction with the Molotov below window. He couldn't just stand in limbo, had to worry about a cat push as well. So he's tried to take some territory back. And as Alex pointed out, does he not know who he's playing against? Because Crims round after round will be finding himself in that connector position. This time round, it's going to be some aggression to underpass. Early info will be garnered by Flusher here, who's hyper-aggressive.
Oh, this is so perfect from Flusher.
And they know it's an A fake right now.
So Crims is, taking a gamble. They know exactly where he is, and 3 of them going to peek. coldzera's even got the Krieg in mid. Brokey's found another with a Glock. They can't lose another one of these.
The Glock now is going to be finding yet another kill.
Oh, and Rain's even got Kevlar. The AK is going to be his.
Yeah, this is where Fnatic had 4 rounds in a row. But up against the pistols, it could come crashing down once again. But it's still a 4 versus 3.
NiKo's on A right now.
NiKo has found an open A bomb site. You're right. There's only 1 player on that side of the map, and that's going to be JW with the orb towards jungle right now. He's actually made his way out of the murder hold. NiKo is holding CT spawn. When he comes back,
I reckon JW gets this.
No
he knows.
way he clears this.
I kind of feel like he does. The fact he's got the orb power now.
No way.
Look at this. He clears the close corner. Bye, NiKo.
Oh,
he doesn't.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, I nearly fell out of my chair. Oops.
I can't believe it. It looks like JW was more than aware, but coldzera, he certainly is. That's going to be a brilliant shot towards short. Brolan, last player remaining, couldn't be further away. Another eco victory. Bear in mind there was a Krieg in the mix as well. coldzera's got 2 kills with that particular weapon, but still, it was a Glock kill from Brolan towards the B apartments that really did solidify the round.
It's just like wild that fell apart so quickly. FaZe with NiKo. NiKo won that round, right? Without the opening kills, he couldn't have found that space, but he had to have the balls to take that space. And by pushing so far forward, his teammates could have come all the way back through A if they wanted to and cleared on out the ramp position. but he's done so much there.
How important are helmets now? I've never really thought about it too much. I've always kind of talked about them a little bit, but no,
Like,
after
just
seeing these
trivially.
sort of rounds, like in the skill level as it increases, you're seeing now like the Glock again. That was Flusher pushing the beer punch. He said it's a great push. He had no helmet. He gets taken down by a Glock straight away. If you don't have a helmet, oh, did he have the helmet?
He did have a helmet.
So he just dinked
won it.
3 times there to straight
Yeah,
up.
I think
like,
he was caught in transition. You could see him fumbling
Damn,
around with his
all right.
knife and his gun. So but
I
Broky's
assumed he
just
didn't, but
capitalized.
that's amazing from Brokey then. That's very calm and very well played if he's managed to pull it off with the Glock and the helmet.
He's upgraded to a P250 now, so he's even more equipped for that close duel should he encounter it into round 13. We're off to the races. A quick smoke from the CTs. Has he got a gap again? J-Dubs!
They can break Fnatic's money late here. If they win this round right here, Fnatic will have no money for the rest of this game. They'll be just enforced by. So if FaZe can take this one, this is a huge round, potentially setting themselves up with
They know.
10.
Sorry.
No,
Don't
you're
wanna
right.
talk over you, but yeah, that Nico knows all too well. He heard the extinguish of the molly and just nades and pre-fires that exact corner.
So you can hear him scoping and firing off shots toward this window position. Rain's beneath him right now. Doesn't want to jump up as there is a sound cue there. Brolan has pushed the A ramp. He has a lot of information. You can see a nice off angle, just holding it with the AK-47, wanting to take those duels. You'd like to see him step up a little bit more. He's only at 4 and 8 right now, as Rain will find the first. That's towards the short position from
So you
bench.
can see Rain's new job with this bench is to basically get down mid fast, wait, and then either pincer connector or take the fight short.
And just keep nading window, giving JW hell. That's another one that connects, takes him down to 32. Man advantage here.
Yeah, 13 on the board and 48 seconds for this round to go down.
40 seconds. Flush up. The only man to go down at this point, Nico. Throwing a Molotov towards the sandwich position. Brolan surely gets the kill here. So much damage inflicted. Down to 48. The grenade will follow up, and that's the only taking the 13. It's all a ruse, though. It has to be a kill from Golden here. JW needs to deliver. Not going to happen as of yet. As the bomb's planted, the round surely done here. Brolan and Crims, no chance on the retake. They've lost to another eco in the previous round, and FaZe are back on their feet to take the half victory.
I mean, to get to 1 is impressive. To pull off 2.5 is absurd. Brolan and Crims, nothing they can really do about this one now.
Oh dear. The money will be broken. It's going to be 1,900 in the following. It's not the money situation you want to find yourself in, Henry.
Not the most ideal, I'll say that much. But they can save 2 rifles, though. It could be enough. Oh,
will he get away
ambitious
with
from
it?
Crims. He does find the kill, and he will survive the blast, of course, and it looks like he's absolutely fine. Surely doesn't swing on. Why?
Oh!
I guess he's going to be pincered from spawn, but he does offer himself up, and that is a big kill for FaZe Clan to find there, because as Chester said, they've only got $1,900 in terms of loss bonus here, so that means P250s, revolvers, for masses, you know, the usual stuff. The normal
like
things.
Pistols, FAMAS, revolvers.
The kills aren't, there's not even a huge disparity in the frags right now.
Well, the thing is, Fnatic are actually looking pretty good in the gun rounds. It's against pistols, they can't hold it together, and that ruins their money.
Okay, here we go.
Taste
of their own medicine.
This is where
Let's see.
JW gets 3 kills with the pistol.
Yeah,
I'm calling it out. Let's do it. So if you don't know, the left click is a normal charge shot. Right click, you can burst fire. Well, no, you can fully spray the revolver, but it sucks.
It's not accurate.
It really doesn't work.
Like, you have to have it inside them.
Oh, that's inside his head. It goes straight to the dome, Alex.
Oh
Nico
my God.
removed, and we are going to go into that B bomb site. Is anything left to be said about this revolver? I hope so. Golden.
Come on, JW.
Has left it in a 2 versus 1. This could be historic. Get ready to clip it. JW with the revolver on the retake here. The bomb is not down at this point. He can make this work. As we'll look for the first now, JW is primed. This could be a polishing up the revolver, making his way forward. He's going to deny the plant. You can feel it. There it is. Let's go. 1 versus 1. Can he do it? Down to 3 HP. This would be monumental. Looking for one more shot. He can't connect it just yet. Olofmeister waiting. Oh, he connects, but it's not enough. And it will be FaZe Clan to pick up yet another round. My God, though, it was so close.
John Wayne, eat your heart out.
Yeah, let's see this first kill. Straight through the smoke into the head. That was nuts. Another one straight to the back of the dome for Cold Zero. Look at the impact that has. Makes him look like he's made of Play-Doh.
I'm entertained. I am definitely entertained. We're getting some high-tier Counter-Strike with the revolver on top. What more do you want?
Just an extra sugar.
Bit of pageantry. He is a showman. And we will get into the final round of this first half. My God, this game has got it all. Crimzo trying to add an extra spice as we push up towards middle. He's looking for the double kill. He's got another dink there. But still the equal trade for now. Rain down to 5 and flush up. Repositions. Aggressive, of course. Trying to get the grenade towards top of middle. Could be enough on towards Rain. Nico spots him. Still wants to throw this HE. But he'll receive one in towards that short position.
Nico wins that trade, and wow, Flusher, that's impressive. Full commitment to the spray at that range with that amount of Nico showing he finds the head. 4v3, Rain's low. Should be the Fnatic 9-6, but should is the operative word, because look how segregated they are at this point. He can intercept the bomb delivery. JW can ruin everything for them, and Rain, he's got a bloody smoke out.
Knife him. Don't do anything else but knife him. Well, it's the bomb, to be fair.
Can't blame
him.
him.
Might as well kill that efficiently.
Olaf's position could have come into play here, but now that he's stuck in a 1-on-4, there's no hope.
Okay, well,
They know he's there.
Flusher will be back to that in a second. Don't know where Olaf's gone. He has a suspicion he's here. He bumped into him in the smoke. They are nading him, and well, that's one way to finish it off. 9-6. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some of the best Counter-Strike I've seen all week. Tell your friends, it's mad over here. Get them into the Twitch stream. We're going to be right on back with the second half of our first map of this series. A lot more to come.
That's all we know when we're not. Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know like we'll take it. Yeah. You know Mark, South Stuff. Types that never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. And you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up. Let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so So what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide in with the rhymes that make the dimes. I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. Yeah. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon.
Yeah.
You said that you want it, so I got it for
Got it.
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go.
Oh, the day of stage 2, the very first, has begun with a bang. We're only one half into the action of FaZe Fnatic, and already we have seen 2 pistol ridiculous rounds, Glocks winning rounds, Fnatic falling and faltering at the moment. This is only the first map, but a 9-6 lead on the half, and you're joined by 3 voices you may recognize. It's Machine, Henry G, and Chad for this series. There's more to come today, though. Astralis Na'Vi and Mouse OG on the docket tonight.
Well, here we go. 9-6. We split it down the middle. We swapped it over, and Fnatic will give us their best efforts now on the terrorist side of Mirage. Brolam, one of the best aimers in CSGO at this point. P250 armor. That's a legit setup. He's going to be looking to find headshots here from the palace position and become a prince. Let's see what he can do, Alex.
Ooh, it's Rain to find the first headshot. Just pops Golden like a cherry tomato.
Do they pop?
I mean, if you shoot them.
Or eat them whole.
Or eat them whole.
You could eat them whole. I actually ate them in bed after I brushed my teeth last night.
I am
such a
naughty.
rebel. Oh. 5 versus 3. And Rain, he's just had enough. Trying to send him out of the server, send him packing. He wants double digits immediately, and he has. Brokey ensures it. We have ourselves FaZe 10, Fnatic 6.
Rain is now 6-1 in opening duels.
He is. You are dead on.
He is looking phenomenal. I just wanted to reflect on the JW opening kill stats as well, because it's something we're keeping an eye on. He, in that first half there, was responsible for 3 opening frags, all of with the AWP, and all resulted in round wins. But he did also have 3 opening deaths, 2 of which were on ecos, I believe. So those ones, we give you. Those ones you can have.
Yeah, definitely. At least that's what I tell myself. I'm allowed to have those deaths.
But no, Rain has been hugely instrumental, especially in that first half.
And whenever we interview pro players, you know, about like players to watch when they're going against FaZe, it's never the usual candidates. Often we hear the players that actually play against them list Rain as the one to watch out for. It's Brokey and Nico in this one, though, because with their powers combined, they've completely neutralized the mid-presence of Fnatic. The round has only begun, and already Crims is cowering in a doorway. Death imminent.
Whether they push for him or not here, it wouldn't make too much sense.
Hang on a second, though.
Flush has got some room, but it's not room that he can really work with. The problem is they've been constricted right now. Crims with the bomb is the chance. If he can find a gap and pull them around the map so Flusher can make some more magic happen. There's another one. We'll get stopped by Brokey. And now, well, a 1v3 with the Deagle. We've seen plenty of those on Mirage.
We have. Nearly saw a 1v3 with a revolver, actually, in the first half.
That would have been the most hype clutch, I think, of all time.
Player of the year.
That would have been the player of the decade.
Of the coming decade, actually.
Of the next decade, yeah. Future decades.
So,
Play of the millennium.
For those of you that don't know what facetious means, I will implore you to Google it.
Wait, Green. Green, are you with us?
Green.
Yes, hello, I'm with you.
What do you think about the revolver, Green?
I know one thing. When I pull it out, Chad has fear in his lungs every time I...
I've actually
whip
played
something
against you in the
out.
revolver before, Rush. You and I have had a bit of a 1v1 before.
Yeah, we did some 1v1s.
Who won, Rush?
I think it was well, I know the result. I'm not sure what honest you're
I would say it's a draw, you know,
Okay,
considering you
fair
were
enough.
using like a Krieg against my revolver. I didn't think it was that
Krieg
fair.
and revolver action. Apparently, JW thinks it's a fair fight. Thank you so much, Green. We'll check in with you later. We'll get into the next round here, as we don't see any revolvers this time. It's going to be PD50s and a couple of Deagles. No armor for the
Again?
likes of Fnatic, as Nico just mauling them as he looks for 3 here, tapping away at the 3rd, doing damage towards Golden, but can't quite find it. And there it is, Nico to close things out. It's going to be 3 kills for him. Round pretty much done, Chad.
So you just, when you used the word mauling just then, I was trying to think of countries that we have in Counter-Strike that start with M.
Well, it's obviously, you know, Macedonia.
Is that, where is Maiden from?
Maiden?
Madden.
Maiden from Godsend.
Yeah.
He's from Montenegro.
Okay, that's a bit too long. I was going to have the country name Mauler.
The Montenegrin Mauler.
Yeah, it's a bit long.
It doesn't quite
It is a
roll.
bit long. It doesn't.
Bit of
It
a
doesn't.
mouthful.
Yeah.
It doesn't really flow the way I was hoping
No,
for. Right
I see what you
there.
were going for. Mauler.
Yeah.
It makes me think of bears, though. I think like they
Me
have
too,
to
bear's
be like
claw
a exactly. Well,
mauled.
bear's maul.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like it has to be someone that looks like a teddy bear, or a vicious grizzly, of course.
Okay. Well, grizzlies are harder to come by these days, especially in the
12 to
Counter-Strike world.
6.
We don't have any.
If I had to
grizzly
choose a
bear
teddy
teams
bear on
anymore.
the server today, though, I'd say Golden. Golden is my teddy bear candidate.
Okay.
You know, he's got a lot of
Curly
love
locks.
to give. He's got the curly locks, and I'm sure he's probably pretty damn smart. Most teddy bears are.
He's a cute little guy as well. So there is that.
There is certainly that. Flusher holding the ramp push, and he's not going to be finding anything yet. Rain having a mad one. I will remind you, we're now 19 rounds in. He's rocking the 100 ADR still. going to be responsible for round prem, and in a very dynamic way. This is not old school Counter-Strike by any stretch of the imagination. Actively taking back ramp control now around that 1:20 mark, and there it is. First duel found. He'll lock them out with a smoke and force their hand. They have to advance now. Bomb is loose at the top of middle, so perhaps they need to bite my tongue, but oh, that's a big win from Brawl, and he lives to fight another day.
Well, now Rain and Cold, they have to stay close towards the A ramp position. The only individual who could alleviate any pressure over from jungle or connector was Nico, and with him being taken out of the picture, they're not quite sure where this attack is coming on through. JW forward within the B apartments, but the bomb is still down towards the back of top middle. There's still a lot of time left in this round. A lot more Counter-Strike to be played. Brolin has to double on back. They're not certain about this push, but that's a huge frag from Crims.
Absolutely massive. Clinical shot. Cold Zera waits towards Tetris, though. Will he be able to destroy the towards A? I'm not sure this is enough. He does get one, but Golden looks like he's going to take him down momentarily. There it is. It will be a kill, a scrappy one, as JW catches a rotating Brokey. It's going to be Olaf Meister now to close things out. 2 versus 1. He knows there's one player towards B. Oh, he knows JW's on his way. This could be big. Not quite. A chance, though.
The reason, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you don't understand why we were so, I guess, intensely waiting for that frag to come in. Brolin was on low HP. Yes. The damage that Brolin had taken from that Nico duel would have put Olaf in a position where he would have had the advantage in that 1v1 situation via HP. He was also trending over towards that B bomb site. So Brolin wouldn't be planning by the time that Olaf is getting towards Kitchen. And that would set them up for quite the interesting 1v1 scenario. But the round will fall for Fnatic, and FaZe, they have to buy back up here. Brokey on the AWP. They don't have many Molotovs to work with, though. Oh, it's a fast cat split.
It's very fast. Oh, and they got blocked. Brokey didn't hold the line he was supposed to. They're already up short. But okay, Nico does get a bit of a revenge into the second half. Previously revolvered through the smoke in the same angle, but now he's gone and tapped the head of Golden. Just muscle memory and that crosshair placement looking spicy. So is Brolin's positioning. He's managed to get himself all the way into jungle so early into the piece. This could completely destabilize Nico, Rain, and Brokey's setup on A. JW showing some presence, and oh, he wasn't ready for Olaf at all. Advantage extended for FaZe into this 20th round. And Olaf wants more. He wants some info. He's going to play this passive line. There is absolutely no utility to speak of in CT. So Bullets will have to do the talking, and Crims has started the conversation.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad one to have at this point. Olaf Meister, he'll be sitting there on towards this B bomb site. M4 in hand, does get another headshot. And that's the moment Brawl has been waiting for. He is taken down in the end, leaving Flush in the 2 versus 1, but he wins these. Even with 11 points of health, he'll find a way. Makes his way towards Kitchen. Needs to make this a 1 versus 1 quickly. Knows the position of Rain from the trajectory of the Molotov throne, trying to find his moment here. Doesn't quite nail it. Rain will take him down 13-7. Money will be quite weak now. They will get 2,400 to the next round, plus the 800 bonus as well. But at the same time, there's still going to be AK armor at the most.
Guys, I quickly want to run you what facilitates FaZe to play 3 individuals isolated on the A bomb site and 2 players on over towards B. They're all rooted into their bomb sites, right? They're stuck down. Now, this vent, you would have seen it get broken right there. They didn't break it at all on the CT side. They left that vent as a sound cue. So if a T wanted to come through for flanking, they have to break that vent.
Point.
The CTs will hear it, and that's the warning signal that, hey, they can be in the backlines. So just a little detail right there, but that's why they were able to play so site heavy.
Did you ever not break the vent out at all in your day?
Yeah, it was something that we tried to do a lot because I sucked at holding middle. So we tried to leave that vent.
Because obviously people could boost into it with 2, now they could do it the solo.
They could also bait it out, I suppose. They could shoot in your feel like, but at least you'll know that it has to be broken before they can access it.
Yes.
So they could still fake you out, but at least you'll know.
Early warning system is such a perfect way to describe what that is.
No, that's a very good point. It's like a tripwire.
Yes,
exactly. They have to go through it, right?
Yeah,
so
like a camera you could shoot into a wall and then check on it.
Exactly.
Like something like that.
That's a new idea.
Yeah, I'm just coming up with them on the fly.
You should write that down.
I should, probably. 13-7, ladies and gentlemen, the US Air Force tactical timeout. I've never said that. It's always you guys. Oh, that felt good. I've never done one of them. This is a US Air Force tactical timeout. It's concluded, and so we venture forth into round 21. Top mid smoke looks like a bit more leniency towards A, at least with the bomb, and the core 2 of JW and Flusher. Aggressive up middle. Nico's changed his mind after the flashbang. Don't blame him.
This is looking very promising for FaZe so far. 13-7. Remember, overpass next, but Fnatic got absolutely schooled by NIP yesterday. They're ready to play it again, and they picked it. Smokes towards middle here. That's landing towards the window. 3 players in Fnatic here. It's Brolan, Crims, and Golden. All sticking together. Galils are out, 3 of them. Suggests things are a little bit desperate out there. Deep smoke towards the Steph's position enables them to get through connector.
Could be a nutmeg through that smoke if they can get past the jungle player.
Could be a nutmeg. There's Nico, who looks very convincing right now. Molotov will force their hand. They have to push off this one. He's on for a couple of kills. Is Golden going to burn in the corner? Yes, he will. And that's going to be the round, surely. Flusher left in a 4 versus 1. Not going to convert it. That money was already broken. And now, even with $2,900 coming in, they'll have 3K on the nose. That's pretty much a guaranteed map for FaZe.
The 2 highest rated players on Mirage, and then you've got Rain on 19. That's your top fraggers of FaZe Clan, and we're starting to see that this map pick is being absolutely justified. Look at the patience from Nico. He gets his first, but he also suspects that that corner could be burning. He hears the sound cue eventually and converts another for another multi-kill round. Could very well be 16 soon. We could be venturing into Overpass, which, Chad, I'll let you remind them, did not go well for Fnatic yesterday.
16-2 loss to Swedish rivals NIP on that map. Fnatic even got to start on the CT side, and they got destroyed. You had the Kriegs of Twist, you had Plopsky in there owning them.
When was the last time Fnatic got 16-2? That must have been a good, fair few months.
That's a great question. Let me jump in and have a bit of a look for you.
You're actually going to be able to find that?
Yeah.
I love this. Henry, we have an encyclopedia.
I know, it really helps, doesn't it?
It's great.
It makes things a lot easier. Instead of trying to pull things randomly out of our brains, we actually have Chad here who can do it.
And tends to know.
It tends to know everything anyway.
We want
and
to
he
know.
can actually do things for us and actually give us a proper answer.
It's amazing.
Nice. Either way, it's going to be Brokey to potentially find that 15th round for FaZe. Here's a couple of kills for the international squad as they take down Flusher and JW. Kinetic control has been granted, desperately trying to find damage through the smoke. It is relatively successful, to be fair, as we're into a 5-on-3 here. We've got Crims with the Desert Eagle. They didn't even fully invest this round. Sign of the times. Very bleak out there. If you're a Fnatic fan, this round will be going against him. It's going to be map point. This is the pick of FaZe. And we did say they managed to pick up their own picks yesterday, but Overpass coming up next is a massive question mark considering FaZe have been looking much better on that map as of late. And they lost to NIP yesterday. Fnatic, that is 16-2, was it?
I've got the answer here for the last time they were 16-2. They were 16-2 back on the 16th of September in 2018 against Hellraisers.
2018.
Okay. Which Hellraisers was it?
It was the Hellraisers with Bondic, Angel, you've got Woxic in there, Dead Fox, yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, and that was against the Fnatic. The roster was Crims, JW, Flusher, Exist, and Drake.
Whatever happened?
Drake.
Dead Fox still plays? He's gone.
No, when that Hellraisers team kind of disappeared, he did with it. So we haven't heard from Dead Fox in some time. He was given a lot of the toughest roles. I had a lot of conversations with Jonta about him in that team, and he was given all the hard work.
A lot of people have described him as another one of the could have beens.
Yeah,
like he was given such a nightmare spot in the team. He never got enough time to put
he was
himself
like
on a pedestal.
the main AWPer for a while. Then Oscar joined the squad.
Right.
Then he was put down to a rifler. This is you're not AWPing anymore. I don't know why he's such a massive topic of conversation as we get into the next round here.
That's
3
the
kills
end
to
of
come
the Dead
through.
Fox podcast. But Nico had done nothing to contribute to this stomping round from Fnatic. My God, they just won their duels. This is actually what it looked like on Train yesterday to finish off their massive battle versus the Ninjas in Pajamas. They were just coming out, swinging into the outside bomb site and taking duels all simultaneously, winning them, and then the rounds would be over, and it's a nightmare to observe. I look forward to seeing if Rush can handle it. But yeah, if Fnatic turn it on in the same way they did in their match, their third map of their decided series versus NIP, it can be difficult because it goes from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and FaZe aren't opting in for the force by here. They're in no rush to finish this one off. They need one more round. They've just gone with the Deagles to guarantee everybody in the following, which will be round number 25, will have all the necessary equipment and weapons. Right now, we just have these Deagles, which we've seen striking time and time again in the hands of Nico and Cold Zero. They've both picked up a bunch of highlights in recent times, but to deal with the Krieg and to deal with Brolin, it won't be as easy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Flusher. He's lost his life, he's lost himself the rifle, and I already have a feeling, a sneaking feeling, FaZe could be doing it with Deagles, Cold Zero, Nico.
Not like this.
They're finding headshots
Not another one, Chad.
all over the map. This could be the third.
3 in a game.
It's not even a partial by it's an eco. They've got no armor. It's the Eagles only, and another kill has been found.
No.
Cold Zera, he might have found the killing blow that ends it all here, as Crims will be left in a 4 versus 1. They know exactly where he is. Cold Zera's got the Krieg, and Brogan to close things out. 16-8. A clinic has been put on Mirage here by FaZe. They're looking incredibly sharp at this point. A Fnatic need to wake up. We'll take a break and be back with the analyst desk.